There's red corner. Fighting out of United Fighter. He has a record of 3 wins versus only 1 loss. Please welcome Travis Striker Triskle.
Lloyd Valley, a huge
Triskle.
fan of George St. Pierre and Anderson Silva, obviously 2 best fighters in the world right now. He's also a fan of the Legends of War from hundreds of years ago, the original fighters that inflicted death on their opponents. He's kind of a philosophical guy, and I got to talking to him, and he's all about energy and synergistic energy, and I'm looking for an exciting fight from Lloyd Valley. He brings a lot, he brings a different aspect to the ring, so.
I'm not going to lie to you, Tyler, I like women.
I appreciate your honesty, yeah. And it's hard not to like with the beautiful ring girls that
wow.
are like Kristen and Brittany.
I'll tell you what, these girls are really attractive. I'll tell you, this guy, I take pride in a few things. I've been announcing, ring announcing for a little while now, and I announced Lloyd's first fight, and I coined the name Death Valley for him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I love it.
You've seen this guy fight before.
I'll tell you what, Death Valley is a karate man, and he had his first fight, hands down. He was just destroying the guy. But I'm a guy who was a karate man before I moved to contact martial arts. And for anybody who's taking karate and taekwondo, it's a sport.
It is, yeah.
I mean, it's a non-contact sport. So Death Valley, Lloyd Death Valley, is a great karate man, but he was a non-contact. So he snapped the guy and almost waited for the guy. Remember that old karate game? Point, red corner.
Yeah.
It was like he was expecting the ref to go point, and while he was going, waiting for it, admiring his handiwork, the guy would take it to him. And Lloyd's lost a few fights like that. He doesn't have the greatest chin in the world.
Yeah, he's coming in at 2-3, so.
Yeah, and I was on hand for his 2 losses, and both fights were fights that he was winning handily, but was waiting for the referee to score a point while he was getting knocked out.
Yeah,
because he was winning fights.
He's also a personal trainer as well, so he definitely spends a lot of time in the gym, and he's in great shape.
If I had to guess, he's going to lose this fight.
Travis Triskle.
Yeah, it's over already. It's over already.
Right now. It is all over.
That's exactly what I said.
Knockout of the night.
That is it. And I tell you right now, as much as I love this kid, Lloyd Valley, he's got to stop now.
Yeah.
This is now 4 wins. These are knockouts. He has no chin, and he just fought a guy, and he's going to get himself hurt.
Travis Triskle, his fight name is the Striker. He's a striker, and but I mean that early.
His last fight, the Striker, his last fight was a 5-second knockout. This was about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
This is a serious knockout.
So I guess.
And that was quite the knockout. And I'll tell you what, Triskle's got a future in this. He hits a fast hand. He hits a ton. But I'll tell you what,
he sure does. He's improving a 4-1 now. He also great friends with Jesse Bonfeld. And he kind of looks like him, actually, but yeah.
But I'll tell you what, this was not a question of Lloyd not being in shape. And even, you got to say, but I'm going to take that back for you listeners at home. Nobody would have stand up to that punch.
Oh, absolutely.
That was a left hook.
That was a solid punch, and he caught him right on the punch.
And
I mean, there's nothing.
But, again, karate's a great sport, but you got to watch taking it on the street and into the MMA.
Absolutely, just like Des says, Lloyd, he's getting back to, he's sit up now, he's going to get back to his feet, he is okay, we got the nod from the doctors, he's going to be alright, but, Travis Triskle, though, on the other hand, he is a striker, he's only been competitive in MMA for about a year and a half, he's got a 3-1 amateur record, he's very athletic, played a lot of sports growing up, and this kid, growing up in Kenora, Ontario with Jesse Bonfeld from the UFC. It's a tough town. They love to fight there. He's been sparring and grappling since he was a little kid. That's what they did in their basement during the long, cold northern Ontario winters up in Kenora. He's a striker. He told me at weigh-ins last night he was looking for the knockout, looking to punish, and he did just that in a matter of seconds. And he has huge praise for Jesse Bonfelt, and as well as Jared Malco. And he'd like to give a shout out to all his sponsors back home and his friends and family who are watching back in Ontario. A huge win for Travis, the Triskle striker. That's going to rival Ryan Rahovich's knockouts for knockout of the night, as presented by York Jewelers. And yeah, tough loss for Lloyd in Death Valley. He's 29 years old, personal trainer in Geraldton, Ontario.
More like 6 seconds.
Without his family and friends, this wouldn't all be possible. His sponsors help him. And yeah,
your winner
he's going to
by wicked knockout,
amateur record.
11 seconds.
6 seconds, buddy.
Making his last 2 fights only 16
Stop
seconds
it,
in length. Your winner from the Barber Motors red corner, Travis Striker Triskle.
Stoppage at 2:54.
Travis the Striker Triskle getting his trophy as presented by York Jewelers right here in Weyburn. You need some bling
Travis is
in
now
Weyburn.
going to be fighting for the belt. Give us
over
one
to
quick second
York
here, Travis.
Jewelers.
You got to give us a few seconds to talk about you before you knock him out.
I just come out here and, he was in my way and I just had to move him to the side.
Well, congratulations, you sure did. And I know Death Valley. He's a good karate man. He's well trained. You just really ignored all that and brought it.
I just had to come in fast and hard. I know he's had a karate background. I want to stay with him sticks and he's just getting close and punishing.
Well, I'll tell you what. Good luck in your next fight. We're going to look forward to your next fight. 16 seconds was his last 2 fights combined. United fighter, you betcha. Travis Triskle will be fighting for the title. Next fight. Don't blink or you'll miss it.